to from the video or from our assignments from last week. If I decided to go through and do that instead of trying to do it individually. So when we have a same base exponent or same base numbers in this case with exponents, then we're just going to add the exponents together. So that'd be like 4 to the 2 plus 5. And we all can do that 4 to the 7th. I'm not really asking you to multiply those out right now. We know that's 4 times 4 or 7 times. Okay. But here's where we seem to be having the issues is when we now incorporate numbers, coefficients out here. We still have to go by this rule of same bases, right? So we know that we're going to have n to the 4 plus 3. But what are we going to do with the 2 and 6? 2 times 6 we know is 12. N to the 4 plus 3 is what we should have here. So if we're multiplying, okay, we're going to add the exponents, but only of the same base, okay, numbers. Here, n to the 4th, n to the 3rd, they're like terms, same base, so we're going to add their exponents. Here, we're just going to multiply 2 times 6. And that's going to hold true when we do division also. Okay, the next one, 4x to the 2nd power times 3x. So I'm going to multiply the coefficients first. Gives me 12. I'm going to take the same base exponents, x to the 2nd power, x to the 1st power. When I multiply them together, I add the exponents. This is like x to the 1, although it doesn't have it there. X times itself one time. X to the 2 plus 1, x to the 3rd. Okay. Number 4 was 9xy squared times 9x to the 5th, y to the 2nd. Okay. Multiply my coefficients, 81, x to the 5 plus 1, x to the 6th, y to the 2 plus 2, y to the 4th. Okay. And the last one, number 5, is 7u squared v to the 5th times 9uv cubed equals, okay, that's going to be 7 times 9, 63, u to the 2nd times u to the 1st, u to the 2 plus 1, u to the 3rd, v to the 5th times v to the 3rd, v to the 5 plus 3, v to the 8th. Okay, I'm moving on to the division, and same base exponents should be subtraction. So it gives 10 to the 10 minus 9, which is 10 to the 1st power. What's 10 to the 1st power? That's just equal to 10. Okay. Number 2 should be 5 to the 12 minus 9. They're the same bases, which is 5 to the 3rd. Okay. This one where it gets a little bit tricky. Now we're going to add coefficients out in front. I'm going to separate the variables and the coefficients, and I'm just going to have this as 7/4 k to the 3 minus 2, which is k to the 1st power. Okay, so we're subtracting the exponents in these. These we're just going to divide. They're just whole numbers. Okay, the next one is I'm going to separate out my exponents, my variables, and my coefficients. 14 divided by 7 is 2. X to the 7 minus 3, which is 4. Y to the 4 minus 3, y to the 1. Okay, I don't have much time left, so I'm going to hurry through this one. I'm going to divide these. 16 divided by 4 is 4. X to the 4 minus 3 is x to the 1. And y to the 1 minus y to the 1 is y to the 0. And anything to the 0 power is just 1. So you end up with 4 to the x. So, sorry, 4x. Okay, there it is. Be ready for some new tomorrow.